Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Pretty elementary, but everybody has to start somewhere. Somebody sent me this file and they asked, how did they get this pie shape with a round color? Well, there's 10 of them. So we're going to make one, and I'm going to hit the lips holding another. I'm using somebody else's file. That would bug me to no end to have it fill in. I'm going to go ahead and set that. I'm going to hit F12 on the keyboard, and I'm going to go to graphic, and I'm going to go right here to, well, no, it's not graphic. It's the fill. So I'm going to double click on it, and I'm going to go no fill and say okay. Now you'd want to save that. So now we're going to hit an ellipse, and then I'm going to hit P. I'm going to take a 2-point line and hit P. Now there's 10 of these, so we're going to Control D and rotate it 30 degrees. 30, Doug, not 300. And then I'm going to Control D, Control D, Control D. Now, I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, because of what the Smart Fill tool is going to create a new shape. And it's also going to be at 0 when we change it. I'm going to change my nudge factor to like 12. And I'm going to move that out of the way and just delete this. Move this back, and it'll be working in the center of the page. Now I'm going to left click, right click. There's a couple of ways to do it, but I think the easiest thing to do is select these two nodes and right click and break it apart. Then take your virtual segment delete key and delete that line. Then take your 3-point curve line and go from there to there, and then hold down your control button, and your control button gets an even arch. So we'll leave it about right there. Now this is still 1 unit, so we're going to go Control D, Control C to have it rotate from the center, and we're going to rotate it 30 degrees. And see, you get that same effect. Now let's color them in. Let's go a little further. I could use the Smart Fill tool, but I'm going to use the color eyedropper. And I'm going to hit this blue, and I'm going to put it in there. Now you got to go up here and hit this, because if you don't, you will be back to the fill. So I'm going to go back to color eyedropper. Take that. I'm going to show you here in just a second. So now if I go back to the color eyedropper, I still have my paint bucket. So I've got to go up there and hit this. Color eyedropper, take that gray, fill that in, go up here. It's about the same amount of steps as doing the Smart Fill tool. We'll do the rest of them with the Smart Fill tool. So we could get here, get the little eyedropper, take a sample. But see, you still got that color, but you can go up here and get the eyedropper again and hit red and so on and so on. Now, another thing you could do, and I'll just bring this up, I'm going to make them all gray so we can kind of see them. I'm going to fill all these in with gray. And this might even be faster if you're not trying to use that color. So we can go here and go blue. We can go here and go purple. We can go here and go pink, white, orange, and that blue. So that's probably almost faster than having to go and change your eyedropper every time. Just go ahead and fill them all in. Now this one has black lines, so we'll make it look more like the other one. So we'll put a black line around it, and we'll go and make it a little bit thicker than a hairline. That's a little bit too thick to make it look like the original. Of course, I don't have the exact same colors. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.